guys, it's Amy. So you guys are all probably pretty curious about how this stuff works. I'm going to do a demo on our 3D Fiber Mascara, give you some tips and tricks on how to make it work best, how to get out some of the kinks, so to speak, to make it really work for you. Some people say that they have problems with clumpiness or things like that, and it is totally just user error most of the time, and I can show you how to get past that. So right now I have one eye that has my regular mascara that I searched forever to try to find the perfect mascara, and I thought that this was it. Turns out it's not. So this is the eye with the regular mascara, and then I have done just one coat, just a regular thin light coat of the transplanting gel on this eye. So you always want to start with a base coat, just a thin coat of the transplanting gel, wanting to make sure that there's no clumps in it whatsoever. Because what's going to happen is when you are adding on the fibers, you are going to be building on top of those clumps, and that's going to cause some problems for you. So yes, it may take a couple extra minutes to make you have ridiculously amazing lashes, but I think it's pretty worth it. So go ahead and let that completely dry. Once that is completely dry, go ahead and add a second coat of the transplanting gel. Again, making sure that there's no clumps. All over. And working a little bit on the backs. What we're going to do is we're going to make a base for our fibers to go on. And it's sort of like the glue. It needs something to stick onto. Make sure you got a nice coat on there. And then once that's done, you quickly come in with the fibers. The trick to getting the fibers to go on great, take the fibers, roll them on a clean hand. This makes all the fibers go in the same direction, prevents clumping. And what you're going to want to do is brush on the fibers just from the mid lash to the tip, not the base to the tip. Mid lash to tip, you can get fronts, you can get backs. Do not go in a side to side motion, you just want short, wispy motions, just trying to pack those fibers on there. You might notice a couple clumps at this stage, 100% fine. So you can already see the one with the transplanting gel is substantially longer, and that's even without the final step. So we're gonna go ahead and keep building on these. What you're gonna want to do now is wait for the lashes to dry. We're gonna wait for the fibers to completely dry onto the lashes with the gel. What happens is if you go right in with the next step of the transplanting gel, you can be picking off some of those fibers with the brush, and those fibers get on the brush and then they head right back into your tube. That can dry it out. It can cause clumps. So please wait for that to completely dry. You can go ahead and do the other eye while you're at it. And so yeah, those completely dry. Let's push pause for just a second, shall we? I didn't think anybody wanted to watch me wave my hands at my face for 30 seconds. So, all right, so go ahead once those are dry and go in with a final coat of the transplanting gel. Now what you're gonna do, you're not gonna want to do a fast coat here. You're gonna wanna take it nice and slow, letting the wand really grab the lashes and pull those fibers up the length of your lash. Go ahead and do the backs of the lash, because remember, you've got fibers on both front and back. Pull it up slowly. And everybody does these different, and some of the tips work for some people and don't work for others, and you find what works best for you. Whoa, are you kidding me? Yeah, awesome. Amazing. Okay, next little trick is if you want to have a little bit of extra lash action going on the corners, what I particularly like is do your twisty wand again with your fibers, twist it on your hand. and go in on just the tips. Maybe not even on the whole lash, just maybe the corners. Just a little bit more on there. And what you're gonna do, wait for that to dry just a bit. Come back in with the gel, and you're gonna do your final coat. Now, putting on the gel is very, very important because this is gonna seal the fibers to your lashes and prevent them from falling out during the day. Or the fibers from falling out during the day. So you really want to make sure that you are covering the fibers the best you can. Slow strokes. Okay, awesome. As you can see, they're quite large. Another little tip is that if you do get a little bit of a clump, which is totally normal, go in not with a lash brush because that can brush off most of your fibers. If you have a needle, don't poke yourself in the eye, or the end of a flosser, you can just go in there and just get that one lash that may be having problems. All right, my final trick or tip you guys are gonna love. Oh, and also if you have a little weird piece on the end, just go ahead and pinch it off. All right, the last tip is do not use a lash curler, please, ladies. The lash curler at this point is going to pull off, really pull off your fibers, and you do not want to do that. The tip I have to curl them is pretty fun. You take a blow dryer, you put it on warm and low, and you just blow them up for about 5 seconds. You must make that ridiculous face. It's very important. All right. Okay, are you seeing this? Lash with, lash without. Very nice. So thanks so much, guys. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave a comment and I'll help you out with that. And yeah, enjoy your lashes.